Do you have a leaf that looks like this? Chances are you have spider mites. This is Kelly with Aha Blooms. And if you have a leaf that looks like this, where it has the white stippling on it, where it looks like the chlorophyll has gotten sucked out of the leaf or the green part, chances are it's spider mite damage. They live on the back side of the leaf. They have either web-like or silk-like structures that are on the underside of the leaf. Now, they are hard to see like that, so I recommend a magnifying glass like this, and I tell my kids to go ahead and look for these things. And what I tell them to look for is this. I tell them that first there might be a green dot that is moving around, and that's the spider mite. Now, as they progress in the age, they then change to a orange dot that moves around, is what I tell them. And then if you have multiple generations and it's later in the season, they will then progress and change to a red dot that moves around. This is your spider mite. They like to live in hot areas that are full sun and do not get a lot of water. So those are the areas that you're going to inspect on the most. One of the things that you can change is to make sure that you get at least an inch of rain in your garden a week. If you do have these infected areas and your leaves do look like that, you want to cut it and put it not in the compost pile, but in the trash. You don't want it to affect any other areas. The other thing that you want to do is you can either release predatory mites in your garden, and they can eat the spider mites. Or if you want to go through the route of spraying, you want to make sure that you read all the information on the label ahead of time. Make sure that you wear gloves and don't get any on you. And make sure that you do it either early in the morning when it's cool or later in the evening when the temperatures are cool. You also want to make sure that you cut off any flowers that are on the plant ahead of time before you spray, to make sure that you are not hurting any of your beneficial insects that are all in your garden. Happy gardening as always, and hope that you have less spider mites in your garden this year than any year.